Alrighty, so today I am getting ready to do my grading blitz. The semester has officially ended and I have about 48 hours to submit grades, and I now have to head home and get ready to have some student meetings as they are may have some concerns about their final assignment or things were due. I typically have things due the weekend or the Sunday before the last day of classes, and this just allows me a little bit of leeway in case the student needs a extension or have something else going on in their world. But also, more importantly, it shuts down everything so I can really start going ahead and knocking things out, because I have decided to give students an opportunity to submit outstanding work. This now means that I have a lot more things to grade, not just the major assignment. So yeah, I'm super excited for all of the things. I'm also excited to read what the students did for their semester assignment. I did highlight a little bit of my assignments that I did this past year, and they are on my Substack. So I will link those down below if you want to look into those. But now I'm getting ready to go on home. Is done. Like, OMG. I had a very good conversation with one of my students because they were a little bit overwhelmed, and sometimes the anxiety gets the best of you and you don't necessarily know the work that you're producing. So I feel like a lot of the things that I do as an instructor is really building up students' efficacy. Like, I had to tell the student, like, you realize that when you have the space and grace and capacity and time and all of the things to submit something, you rarely miss. Like, I told this student that they should think about being in technical communication, because the work that they were able to produce in a short amount of time, like, I was thoroughly impressed. This was the same student that they would do like mini summaries, and the summaries were better than what I have done in terms of my lesson plans. I'm just very impressed with the students and what they were able to produce and the time constraints that are happening in their world. But it is what it is. So it is, I have about 30 minutes before my next meeting. So I'm going to start grading some of the major assignments and like last things. And yeah, like, it's just, yeah, these students are great. And they're doing a lot. And I hope they realize that I'm not just blowing smoke up their butt. Like, I really do believe that they're doing really great work. So, yeah, I'm proud of them. I love it. So, what can I do for you, my friend? So, I just finished my meetings with the students. So we shall see what that results are. But before I go ahead and do some grading, I want to get something to eat because I'm kind of hungry. Yes. Yes, I am. So I finished grading, but this is where I separate being like a good instructor from a great instructor. I email the students that are going to receive less than a C in the class. They might lose access to the learning management system or something goes along those lines, and I want to make sure that I have everything together. I use our learning management system and I export the grades into a separate Excel sheet. I also use iClicker for attendance, and so I will export that. And so if students had issues or something like that, I would overwrite it, but I would also have those factored into the grade. Because the students elected to do that in the very beginning of the semester. And so they're going to see how that kind of plays into things. But I don't ever want the students to be surprised as to why they received the grade that they did. And hopefully this will help them provide a little bit more context. And also I tell them in enough time, hopefully, that if they need to re-enroll in the class, they can do that. But I just found out that I'm teaching in the summer, which starts in like 7 days, 5 days or so. And my online class, and it switched from an in-person class to an online class, and ask me if I'm ready. Nope. I'm going to make sure I send those emails before my dance class. So, yay.